Hey there, and welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I am John, and I am a Gen X grown-up, and this is a little bit of a different sort of video than I have done in the past. I have had a surprisingly large number of viewers and friends and supporters who want to know more about the stuff that's on the set behind me. I've had people accuse me of it being a blue screen, which is not. It's totally super real. What it is when I created the set for GenXGrownUp, where I shoot here in Studio G, I wanted to decorate it with things that represent my Gen X experience, especially my childhood, the era when I grew up in the 70s, 80s, early 90s. And much of the stuff back here is, almost all of it is vintage. What is not vintage is either reproduction or emblematic of a vintage item, and in many cases, those vintage items are my actual items that I had when I was growing up, or a reacquisition of one I had when I was growing up that I lost. And so I heard those of you, I'm looking at you, Chad, I heard those of you who have been very vocal about wanting to see more. So in this little video, I'm just gonna spin around, grab something from the set, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's go. So much to pick from. There's a spoiler because you've seen the thumbnail already, so you kind of already know, but I mean, there's D&D stuff over here and puppets and so many things to pick from, but yeah, I'm gonna zoom right over here on the left and I'm gonna grab this Wham-O magic window. So the Wham-O magic window is this, I picked this one to do the first one of these videos because this is one of my favorite artifacts. This was mine. I got this probably when I was 5 or 6. The Wham-O magic window came out in 1973, and all it is a little oval of 2 pieces of plexiglass, and inside of it are all these little crystals of sand that have different densities. So when you rotate it, you get these beautiful kind of designs, you know, assuming parts aren't hung up in it when you spin it around. I had this, when I got this for Christmas, it never left my living room. On Christmas Day, everybody was playing with it, and this was like a standard fixture in my living room. You know, in my shag carpet wood paneling slipcover living room growing up in the 80s, this was always on the coffee table. It was always something, you know, it was an impromptu coaster. If you had a drink to set on it, it was something you'd play with. It would kill time waiting on commercials to be over, whatever. And they're kind of expensive to get these days. I don't even have the little stand anymore. It came with a little plastic stand that you would stand it up with. I just have some plate stands right now to hold it up. I love that I still have this. In fact, I forgot I still had it. I was going to look for one. I mentioned it to my mom, and she said, "I think I have that in a box of your old stuff." And by golly, she did. And this is one of those things that I particularly like having because I thought it was lost. But now I still have my Wham-O magic window. So that's one of the many pieces of John's cool junk sitting back here on the set behind me that I want to share with you. If you like taking a look at this sort of stuff, look, it's not a review, it's not an in-depth analysis, it's really just a look at culture and my particular culture. If you like these, you let me know and I'll do more of them, and if not, you'll let me know with your clicks and I'll know not to do any more of them. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go put my magic window back on the set. If you want to see some more cool nostalgic vintage stuff, I'll throw some links in these corners. Appreciate it if you click on those. In the meantime, I hope you dug this, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.